Hi everyone. I was just getting ready to sew the signatures into my journal, and I realized maybe it'd be a good idea to film it. I know a lot of people struggle with this, and I learned from YouTube, so I figured I'd share a video of how I do it. This is the size book I like to work in. I've already got it already. I've already placed the holes in here. I'm going to have 3 signatures. And what I do is I mark the outside and then I punch through here. So I will mark it on here. So I work back to front usually when I sew. It's just easier. So what I'm going to do to mark this, I'm going to eyeball where I think I want the pages to sit. And then I just mark it with my marker on the outside. And then all you do, let's move this out of the way. You need an awl. And I always grab in here and then fold open like that and try not to move it. Just be very careful with this. It's very sharp. Then all I want to do is I pick up my pages and poke through. Sometimes people find it easier to have something to punch through. I don't have anything, so I just kind of guide it and try not to poke my hand. And I try not to move these pages too much as I'm turning. So that's my 3rd signature. And I like to poke as I go. So we'll sew that one in and then we'll go to the next one. So I like to allow about 3 times the length. So I usually just go like this and then pull. And 3. And then I'll do a little bit more. Cut that off. And everybody does this different. I just found it's easier if you do it the way that works best for you. I like to go through the middle. Now that I've messed all my pages up. I like to start there and I pull as much through. A lot of people tape this down. You don't have to. It's really your choice. If it helps you, I would tape it down. Oh, how about we poke our holes in our book? I didn't do that yet. This is just cardboard and fabric I have Mod Podged on here. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of these while I'm here. This is just easy to do. It does take a little bit of force though, so just be careful. That one was a little harder than I thought. One more. Okay. Now we'll go back. So we're going to go through the center of the signature and then through the center of the last signature in your book. And then we're going to go to the top. then I go back through the middle. Just try not to hit your other piece here. Pull that tight, and then I'm going to go to the bottom. Make sure you go to the right hole. People do zigzags and all kinds of stuff. I'm not that good. I just try to go in straight. Then I'm going to go back to the center again. Go to the top. And the whole time, just make sure you're pulling those snug. And then you're going to go to the bottom, not the center. Go to the bottom. And out that hole. And then back through the center. And then I always try to make sure I have one string on each side, so if I have two on the same side of the hole, I'll just thread under. And I like to double knot. And then I like a little bit of string. I don't know, I just like how it looks. Then you can release your pages. And I kind of give everything a fold. And there is our first signature, but our last signature in our book. So now just make sure you grab the next signature that you're supposed to be grabbing. And we are going to go back to the awl. And now I've already gotten this where I want them, but you want to make sure when you flip them, you hold them so they're all lined up. And then just pierce your marks again.
Are you talking to yourself?
Nope. Okay, again, the same thing. You're gonna want to measure 3 times, about 3.5 is what I do. So, 1, 2, 3, and 3.5 is a bit much, but I like to have more than enough. That's why I do it that way. At some point I bit my needle. Okay, same thing. We're going to take our signature. We are going to go through the center and then through the center of the middle signature. This is a thrifted book, and the fabric is also thrifted. It's the 80s baby, so I love Care Bears. Oh, I just popped my needle, my thread out. Let me put that back. Man, I really bent this needle. Goodness gracious. Well, I'll worry about it some other Okay, then we're going to go back to the bottom. Then we're going through the middle again. And again, try not to pierce through your other thread. Make sure you're pulling tight. Go back to the top. Then we're going to the bottom. Skip the middle, go to the bottom. And then we're going back to the center. Both strings, good tug, and then make sure you have one on each side. Double knot. You can do how many knots you want. I just do two. Two always has held my books. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sew in the last one, and I will show you the finished result when I'm done. Okay, and here's the finished book. I'll do a quick flip through. Let me see the best way to do this here. It's just some cardstock and then a little pocket. This was a vintage book I found at the thrift store. Oops, sorry. This is some coffee dyed paper. This is from Johanna. She's on YouTube. She's really good. This is from a magazine. I use lots of magazines. So this is Magnolia Home, some ledger paper, more Johanna, scrapbook paper. This is a calendar from 2024. They just had nice little sayings. Dream a little dream. This is some sketch paper, more Magnolia Home. This is some watercolor paper. And I painted this side. And here's another calendar page. Today is a good day. For a good day. I like to use envelopes that my kids have given me on the centers of the signatures. And these are all just the, sorry I keep hitting the camera, the opposite, maybe that's better, okay, all the opposite sides of the pages. It's another part of that calendar. I like to start all of mine a little different. So now the watercolor I put on the outside. Same. It's the Ladies' Home Journal. It was a big book. These older books were glued together. There's always a page in here that's glued, stuck together. I'll add a page in here later. I just didn't do it right now for sewing the signatures in. I don't remember what that one said. That was kind of another calendar page. Cardstock, more ledger paper, more Magnolia Home. This was part of a Mary Engelbreit magazine. The whole section came out, so I just put it all in here. Had to do a sewing and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. Magnolia Home, more coffee dyed paper. Another Magnolia Home. And here's another envelope for one of my kids. Now these are just all the Opposite sides. Here's the rest of that book. Or the insert in that magazine. It was really, really cool. This is from the 90s, I believe. Doesn't really look that old, but it's just kind of cool. Do small things with great love. That's what that calendar said. And here's another, this is the opposite side of that page it's glued together. I'll just add a page in the middle of here. Scotch tape, clear tape, it's the easiest way. Or washi tape, whatever you want to do. Now these I love to put in Amazon or Walmart packages because you have a built-in envelope. I like to make journals out of these too, but this is just a good page to put in here as an insert. More Magnolia Home, more Johanna. Coffee dyed paper, Magnolia Home, Mary Englebright. This is sketch paper, cardstock, Johanna, another one of my envelopes from my kids. This is my third big journal like this. My first one was a Care Bears, my second one was a Cabbage Patch, and then I got back to Care Bear again. I like this size. It's a good manageable size for me. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe if you would. Hopefully we can learn some things together. Thanks. Bye.